Yeah, man. It's
Yeah,
it all depends, bro. It all depends.
yeah. And when I, like I said, when I ask people that question, man, you'd be surprised. We'd be walking down the street like, hey, name your top five producers, and they'll run them off. They'll
Pa, pa,
run them
pa, pa,
off.
pa,
And
pa,
then
pa,
when
pa,
I
pa.
do it like this, they'll go, I can't even think of nobody. And it's like, man, you've been listening to it all these years. You should be able to run them off, man.
True. But like, like see, like now I'm starting to think about cats like Alchemist, because sometimes like the way he puts together the samples is just out of control, bro. And like it'll be like he'll pick three different records and make it fit into one. It's crazy, bro.
So just the style you said, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, there are certain producers or beat makers that sample, and they'll use the sample or certain parts of the sample. But what you do is chop.
Yeah.
Explain it.
Chop into pieces. Like basically like I guess you could say the earliest version of that was probably RZA and Primo. The way like the technique, not in like we're not talking like I mean everybody sounds like themselves or whatever, but like the chopping technique.
Okay.
Even Alchemist was on that for a minute. Now he's back on like using really big loops or big chunks or whatever. But yeah, this other cat too. He's actually from here, but he's from the other side of the river from because we have two provinces, like two states basically, provinces. So I'm in Ontario. The other side of the bridge, there's Quebec,
Okay.
and yeah, he's from Quebec. He's worked with like Mark Hami and Griselda, all those cats too, whatever.
Okay.
But he does that way too. He chops up samples and like he flips the order completely. Like some stuff, like for example, that the beat I sent you this week,
Mm-hmm.
or was it this weekend, or I don't know when I sent it. Anyways,
You sent it to me. I think it was like or a Saturday or Sunday,
yeah,
and
that loop,
I was like, oh, here goes some heat right here.
that loop is the sample is I'm actually playing the sequence backwards.
Oh wow.
So it's just like pieces. It was a loop, a complete loop, and I just chopped it up to pieces, played it backwards with like some stuff flipped around or whatever. So it just sounds like even if you were to try to figure out what it is, it could sound like a million songs, like a million horn loops or whatever, Like
Cause he threw me off.